Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 11th. You have a rather nice week this week, I would have to say. A really nice mixture of kind of like a little bit of everything going on here for you. You start off with the Four of Diamonds, which is a really good card. This could be you moving, thinking about moving, finding a new house, selling a house, selling your house, selling somebody else's house. Fours, I always say, have the longest list of meanings to me. And, Four of Diamonds is all about more structure coming into your life, even better home structure, better home finances, better finances in general, planning your finances, thinking about your finances. I mean, really, the list goes on and on with this card, but it is ultimately about stability. It can also be a card of being patient as well. Like you might have you might have like I guess maybe this week you might have kind of like a feeling about something financially, and maybe you're tempted to jump away from it. Like maybe you have an investment and maybe it looks like it's not going exactly the right way right now, but this is kind of like a card that says, you know what, maybe you should just wait a little bit and don't get too jumpy and don't kind of like jump too quickly here and don't get rid of that investment. Or it could be you like thinking, like looking at your job, maybe you have a job, maybe you get another job offer that pays more, but it's kind of like one of those things like maybe you should hold out for just a little bit because maybe you'll get a raise at the job you're at that you don't know about that'll be more than what you're getting at this new job. So it's kind of like one of those cards of maybe being a little bit financially patient as well is the message I'm getting this week. Next, you have the Five of Clubs, a really great card for learning. I think that for some of you, there's definitely like a teacher coming in or somebody teaching you something. You have the King of Spades next, which is like the card of the teacher and things, and somebody teaching you something. But Five of Clubs is all about going on adventuring. Maybe some of you planning traveling. Again, with that Four of Diamonds is a big travel card, or thinking about traveling. This card can also be a card of like renovation, but that can be literal, as in you like renovating your house, or it could be like a different type of renovation, like you renovating your spiritual beliefs or your health or something along those lines. Like total, this can be like a total change up and things like that. It's also a very active card. It can have a lot to do with activity, hobbies, enjoying hobbies and things like that. So kind of like on a more mundane level, this can be like you going fishing or doing whatever your hobbies are this weekend, just having a really good time doing it. It is a card of like having a good time. So I do really like to see that card a lot. Next, you have that King of Spades I was talking about. This could be a teacher coming into your life. I would say that if any of you have a teacher or some sort of mentor coming in this week, this would be like the perfect person. This is like a battle-hardened veteran coming in to teach you something. So again, if any of you are like learning at work, getting some sort of learning there, or getting some sort of leadership somewhere else, or having somebody teach you something this week, the person is going to be absolutely perfect for you with this card. For the rest of you, this is also a great card for stepping up into a leadership position. So it might be a good week for you to try to get that management position, or stepping up in some sort of other kind of like leadership role this week with this card. It can also be a card of, and I'm just looking at your other cards here, with that Four of Diamonds, you have the Eight of Hearts at the end. This can be a good card for legal matters. So any of you involved in legal matters, you could see some sort of like positive direction. I would say, to be honest, it doesn't feel like completion to me. It feels more like just hearing some news about things going just a better way this week if you're involved in something legal. Next, you have the Jack of Clubs, which is all about looking into the future and planning out your future better. Really, what I think this card's coming in to say this week for you is that you're just getting a better handle on exactly where you're going. So it's like you're feeling a little bit better about things. You're like, oh, okay, I can finally see like a better direction for my life. And it doesn't matter how old you are, by the way. Even if you're like 100 years old, you could still be making these decisions. We're never done making decisions, never done like trying to decide what we truly want to do. Even people ask me all the time, it's like one of my number one questions, am I too old to do this, am I too old to do that? And I constantly tell people, no. Are you still alive? And well, usually the answer is yes. So if you're still alive, then you are still able to go in a direction. So definitely don't allow age to stop you here. Definitely a weird message I'm getting, so I'm going to deliver it, but also like I said, this is about you looking in the future and finding that proper direction. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts. Very good love card. A lot of you could be experiencing love this week. I don't think love has come up that much for Virgo for like a while in my reading. So this is very good. This is you maybe being even social, meeting somebody in some sort of social event or party as well. And this card can also bring surprises into your life. So definitely, if you're looking for love, be open to those kind of like surprise moments and things, because this is a very good card for that. So, like I said, it looks like you have a really nice week this week. No problems. Looks really great. So thank you for watching and definitely enjoy the week.